Hi, my name's Angela. I wanted to come here today to talk about grief, loss, and art. I recently lost someone I love. I want to come here and say some things. Of course, for most people, when you're going through a hard time or grief and loss, you may not really want to be on a camera. I simply think I am bursting at the seams, and that if I do not share and create, that I would regret it. And it's something that I like to believe that the person that I lost would be so happy to see me do. So I'm here to devote these words to my grandmother. I know she would love to see this. I'm also sharing this for the ones who also may be familiar with grief and loss. In saying that, I will also note we all experience grief, loss, life transition. It's just whether we think about it, we feel it, we experience it and let it actually flow through versus avoid it for the rest of our lives. Because the reality is life is precious and it does eventually end. And it's so important to treat each moment like it is actually valuable, to care, to feel, to be alive. Right now, this here in this moment is my practice. I do things in my life to ensure that I truly feel and experience rather than push feelings down and try to ignore it all or hide from the world. The world can be really scary. It's easy to run. I don't want to run anymore. I want to be so incredibly alive. I want to feel things, even the hard moments. I want to be thankful for being here, to be in my practice, to be hopefully in a place of peace, to be alive while I can, and to enjoy it, and to share that with others as well. I think at one point maybe that did come from a selfish place. Now, I think it's everything. It's what I feel like I was made to be here to do, is to show up, to share, and to create. And I think these moments in hard times are what I use as a reminder to keep going and to keep sharing and loving harder and being so incredibly present and trying every day. It can be so easy to just disappear, to let go, to want to sleep forever, to run wherever I may, to cope. I don't want to just cope with life. I want to love life, and I think that's okay to ask. And I think that it is my job to do that for myself. I think it's all of us that have to decide and save ourselves at the end of it all. I can pass on the message, but it's you who decides whether you're going to actually receive it or not. And for me, I'm here to share and be in my practice, to remember life is incredibly worth living, and I want to be more present. I think these hard moments and grief and loss are not easy to navigate, but nonetheless, we go on. I'm not unfamiliar with grief, loss, death. I've thought about it a lot. And I will say that when it comes to especially the topic of losing someone, it can be a lot of different things. It can be sudden, it can be anticipated, it can be drawn out, it can be quick, like a flash. And if anything, if you've experienced this as well, whether it's a relationship with someone you are very close with, or someone you were distanced with, or you were traumatized by, whatever it may be, I hope that at the end of it all, you do find a form of peace. That hard experiences don't control you, that they encourage you to be alive and to do the things you are meant to be here to do. This was my reminder that I'm here for a reason, that I am loved for what I do, and I love sharing. I hope that in these moments, if you are listening to me, that you feel less alone, that you keep going, you keep loving life, and you don't let fear control you, that you strive for what you wish for. I'm here to talk about that. I think art is life and life is art, and it all kind of comes together in this swirl, this spiral of energy and experience. And I think these moments, these feelings, they are art, and not in a diluted, like, kind of falsity way, like performative. I think in at least my experience and what I like gravitate towards, I want like real, like true and honest emotion and feeling, like humanity. I want to feel my humanity and be present within that versus like escaping it into a false reality of like plastic. So in this, I am very human, and in that, I hope you also feel human as well when you see someone living like that. And if that's what you reach for, like I myself do, I hope you do not feel alone. And in these hard moments, we are all the more human, and we are lucky to be here and share and love.